Sagittarius. What's good with y'all? Extra S on that. I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars. And if you need to get in contact with me, the link to my website will be in the description box, where you can arrange an appointment with me via Google Meet calls. They're kind of crazy, but you can. This makes you uncomfortable. We can get on the phone. We can pick apart your chart bars, or we can do a tarot reading. I also have merch now. Yeah. It's only Aries hoodies and t-shirts in there right now, but maybe you got a sibling, a cousin, an uncle, an aunt, a mother, a father that you want to, they're Aries. Take a look at it. At least you get the feel of my style as a designer. If you like it, you know what I mean? Pass the word. Make a purchase. It's all good. But there will be more merch coming with your sign and other signs as well. What else? I got membership on the YouTube channel, 2 tiers. One of them is a mystery school. You can get involved with that too. Take a test, get a certificate from me, mailed to you. You know what I mean? What else? That's it. Cross watches, you're welcome. And with that being said, let's get these cards read. Bars. Because that intro is kind of long. Pause. Alright, this card is relative to the situation at hand for the Sagittarius energy. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This card is relative to how you feel about the situation. 4 of Swords, in reverse. And this card is relative to the factor to consider regarding this situation. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone powerful is going to be irritated that you are climbing out of a hole. I see Bane in Batman climbing out of that hole in prison. And this came, pause, because that's crazy, and comes from poor financial decisions that you made. I don't even want to use that word, at least not in this reading. It's risks that you took financially regarding business. So I'm getting the air of an entrepreneur who tried something. I think it's more along the lines because of the times that we're experiencing right now. So you said, okay, let me take some of this money that I have and create something, start something new, start my own business. And you did that. And you just didn't have the knowledge base to manage it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was just explaining this to someone a few days ago. Who was I talking to? I forgot who I was talking to, but sometimes people go to school. Oh, right, I remember now. Sometimes people go to school, right? And, right, that's what it was. So I was kicking it with somebody. We was doing some business, and they realized that I have a degree, right? So they was like, let me ask you something. Because they was amazed that I had it, right? So they're like, man, but very inspired at the same time. They was like, I was thinking about going to school myself. What do you think about going to school? How do you feel about having your degree? Is it worth it? And I told them like this. I said, it's definitely worth it. I said, the ability to start my own business and have the knowledge base from A to Z on how to do it is nothing beats that. No knowledge that I've acquired thus far, probably astrology will eventually top that. But thus far has topped that. And I said, reason being, I said, I'm not a multi-millionaire yet. I'm not a billionaire yet. However, I know I have the essential tools to do so. I know I didn't go to college to be an employee or a worker like all of these gurus and all of these, I don't know, just people who need topics to talk about right now always say, oh, how did you go to school? Why did you go to school? They teach about courses that are outdated from years ago. And I'm like, I'm telling this person, like, none of that is true. Do not listen to them dudes. Do not listen to them chicks. I went to college. I was learning about companies that exist right now, companies that were experiencing upheaval while I was going into college. And I told them, I said, yo, I went to Accelerated, but don't let that accelerated college downplay you either, because they cram a whole lot of information into you at one time, and it's current. I'm telling you, it's current. But I say, I went to school for business, so maybe the discipline is different, but when you go to school for business, you're not trying to be nobody's employee. You're trying to become a boss. my point is this, because I'm kind of dragging it, right? But I'm making a point. The cost of college is the big thing to try to stop you from going. Oh, it costs this much now. It costs this much. I want you to go look at entrepreneur stories to help you with this reading, Sagittarius, who did not go to college. Even some of the gurus who say, yeah, I didn't go to college. I didn't. Look at how much money they spent. And they'll tell you themselves, they spent that money in business learning. They'll tell you when they just got to the edge to where maybe 2 more days they was going bankrupt. Or they came to that point where they couldn't pay the payroll and they told the employees, look, we only got 1 week of payroll left. The next 3 weeks, we ain't even going to be able to pay y'all. If y'all want to stay, y'all can stay. If y'all want to go, y'all can go. We'll give you stock options on the back or some shit like that. And they made it. But they spent millions doing that. So my point is, some people go to school so they don't have to pay that much learning hands-on. You can acquire knowledge beforehand and know what to do and what not to do based upon knowledge. It's like people who go to school, yeah, the rich people hire them. That's true. It's why do you think they went to school? It's an extraction method, right? You're going to pay me for my knowledge. No other way to put it. You could win the lottery and hire the person that went to college, because just because you got the money don't mean you got the knowledge. So you took that type of risk. And you didn't give up on your business. You almost did. What I'm seeing here is you almost did. But some kind of way, you got some down. You held on to that same type of story that I told you. Like maybe you just had the last week of payroll left. And during that time, a miracle happened. And if this hasn't happened yet, it's about to happen. And it's going to be because of a relationship that you're either in already or that is coming your way. Jupiter is in Taurus right now, so be on the lookout. Maybe a type of windfall that puts you back into gear, into position to save and salvage your business. And pardon me. I should turn this shit off. Pardon me, for real. And you're coming right out of it. And you might make a post. You're gonna do something that's visible in the public eye, so it might be on social media to where you say, "Thank God, thank the universe, thank the angels that's looking over me." You know what I mean? I thought it was over for me, but no, God ain't through with me yet. You know what I mean? And then some of your progress is going to be shown. Someone in power does not like that shit. And they've been putting you down. I don't know if they did it in front of your face. If they did, this is like a peer abuser. So they told you some shit that sounded wicked before, and you was like, was you trying to play me when you said that, or was you trying to be considerate of my situation or my circumstance? Or it came all funny if they did say it to you out loud to your face. If not, they're talking about you behind your back like a dog. So I'm getting, you might have been silent as you were going through this turmoil because you don't want to be a burden to no one. And then I don't think that you're egotistical. I don't see that either. I see that you just going through something and you know people don't give a shit anyway. So you just figured you'd work yourself through it, get through it the best way you know how. And it's nobody else's fucking business, like drink water, eat fruit, mind your business type shit. Meanwhile, this person is saying to other people, have you heard from so-and-so, such and such? No, you haven't, right? Because they doing bad. That's why. They don't like to come out and play when they doing bad. They don't want to show their face because they doing bad. It's a very condescending person. Does not care about people's feelings at all. However, they have a front row seat to seeing you climb out of your mess. So I also get you're not shying away. And sure, the way you deal with it is the way you deal with it. You don't have to express what you're going through to everybody. You don't have to express the pain. You know, and it's real big of you, if you ask me, it's big of you to show your accomplishments and your achievements rather than the turmoil you go through, because showing your turmoil can discourage people who can be like you, who can start their own business, who can take the risk. When you show them your successes and your happiness and the triumph, right? That's going to be the contagious part that gets their gears going so they could do the same thing. But this person, I get, they also come, the person in power, they come from a place of looking down on you because they're already established. But now They're fearful.